She fucking screamed at me.
Turn around for me.
No, I'm not.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Step this way.
No.
Okay, you're gonna get.
On the night of June 6, 2024, police responded to a disturbance call at an apartment complex in Casper, Wyoming. The caller reported hearing loud noises and a potential altercation inside one of the apartments.
I don't care, death by cop doesn't sound too bad. But what do you want?
What happened?
I told her to get the fuck out.
Okay.
And so I pushed her the fuck out. She wouldn't fucking leave.
At around 9:30 p.m., officers arrived on the scene and proceeded to the apartment where the disturbance was reported. Upon arrival, officers identified the individual involved in the disturbance as Trae Stewart Spurlock, a 36-year-old Army veteran known for having a history of PTSD. Officers initially tried to de-escalate the situation by speaking with Spurlock through the closed door.
Okay. Can you step in here?
No.
Can you step in here away from the rifle so that we can talk?
Go
ahead.
It's behind me. What do you want?
Yeah, like 3 steps behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's plenty of time for you, Joey.
So,
He just wants to know how she can
we
get
came
back
in
to
here.
the motel
However,
next.
Spurlock's responses were erratic and indicated that he was highly agitated. Fearing for the safety of both Spurlock and any potential occupants inside the apartment, officers decided to make entry. Once inside, the officers found Spurlock alone, pacing back and forth and visibly distressed. They attempted to calm him and took steps to avoid escalating the situation further. One officer, trained in crisis intervention, began speaking to Spurlock about his military service in an effort to establish rapport.
And she told us that she is going to,
Copy.
I'm listening. Calm down.
that she's going to come in here and get her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to come in here
Mm-hmm.
to make sure she was safe because she's alleging that you were pushing her and could be
So I
violent
pushed
with
her out that fucking door.
Despite these efforts, Spurlock's agitation increased. He began shouting incoherently and making sudden, unpredictable movements. Officers noticed a handgun on a nearby table, which heightened their concern. They repeatedly instructed Spurlock to step away from the firearm and to show his hands, but Spurlock did not comply. In the critical moments captured by the police bodycam footage, Spurlock suddenly lunged towards the table where the handgun was placed.
You pushed her out the door?
Yeah, 100% did.
Okay, why?
I'm tired of her shit. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of everything. Told her to get the fuck out. She was leaving anyways.
The officers, interpreting this as an attempt to gain control of the firearm, reacted immediately. Multiple officers discharged their weapons, striking Spurlock. Medical aid was rendered on the scene, but Spurlock succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead shortly after. The Casper Police Department released a statement the following day, expressing their condolences to Spurlock's family and announcing an internal investigation into the incident.
She fucking screamed at me.
Turn around for me.
No, I'm not.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Step this way.
No.
Okay, you're gonna get.
The department also indicated that the officers involved were placed on administrative leave, pending the outcome of the investigation. Community reactions were mixed, with some residents expressing support for the officers' actions, citing the apparent threat Spurlock posed. Others criticized the response, suggesting that more could have been done to de-escalate the situation given Spurlock's known mental health issues. Advocacy groups called for better training for officers in handling situations involving individuals with PTSD and other mental health conditions. Further examination of Spurlock's background revealed a decorated military career, but also a long struggle with PTSD and difficulties adjusting to civilian life. Friends and family described him as a kind-hearted individual who was often overwhelmed by his mental health challenges. In response to the incident, local veterans organizations renewed their calls for improved mental health support and crisis intervention resources for veterans. The Casper community held a vigil to honor Spurlock, emphasizing the need for compassionate approaches to mental health crises. The investigation into the shooting aimed to determine whether the officer's actions were in line with departmental policy and whether any procedural changes were necessary to prevent similar tragedies in the future. The incident has since sparked a broader conversation about police practices and the importance of mental health care for veterans.